Tomorrow, the first of several FEMA disaster recovery centers will open here in the valley.
Yeah, flood victims from June storms will now have somewhere to go to help them on the road to recovery. Channel 5 Sierra Pizarro joins us in our studio with what you need to know about the centers. Sierra.
Yeah, 3 centers opening this week in 3 different cities around the valley, and the help doesn't just stop with FEMA. I want to first get you those locations. Weslaco set to open a disaster recovery center tomorrow at the Economic Development Center. 275 South Kansas Avenue is the address. Now, the second center opens Wednesday. That's in Mission at the Social Events Center, 115 South Mayberry Road. And the third opening Friday in McAllen at the Chamber of Commerce Old Church Winery. That address, 700 North Main Street. These centers will run every day from 7 in the morning to 7 at night. But it's important to note the hours are different for each center on the first opening day. Day 1, they'll only run from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. Every other day, regular hours, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. FEMA calls this a soft opening, allowing officials to start the setup process and get equipment running.
We kind of do some test runs to make sure that all of our IT equipment is working and our faxes are working, because one of the things that you can do at the Disaster Recovery Center is if FEMA has asked you to bring some forms and maybe you don't have access to a fax machine, you could bring them down to the Disaster Recovery Center and we can then fax them into your file.
If you plan on applying for FEMA at one of the centers, have your Social Security number ready. And if you're insured, bring your insurance policy and also take your lease or proof of home ownership. And FEMA won't be the only one there to help. At each center, 3 other organizations will be on hand for those affected by the June storm. They are the Small Business Administration, the Texas Department of Insurance, and Legal Aid. Don't forget, September 4th is the last day to apply for disaster assistance. If you missed any of this, you can find it all on our website, krgv.com. Live in Channel 5 News Studio, Sierra Pizarro, Channel 5 News at 10.